Hello, welcome to News Roundup, where we bring you highlights and key stories. I'm Sharifat Ibrahim. First, the headlines. President Tinubu orders direct remittance of oil and gas revenues. Governor Ododo vows intense crackdown as troops overrun bandit camps. Football world rallies behind Vinicius Jr. after alleged racist abuse. Now the news in details. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has issued an executive order to safeguard and enhance oil and gas revenues for the Federation, cap wasteful spending, eliminate duplicative structures, and redirect resources for the benefit of the Nigerian people. In a statement signed by the President's Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, the President signed the executive order in the pursuance of Section 5 of the Constitution as amended. The directive seeks to restore the constitutional revenue entitlements of the federal, state, and local governments, which were removed in 2021 by the Petroleum Industry Act, PIA. The PIA created structural and legal channels through which substantial federation revenue are lost through deductions, sundry charges, and fees. The executive order aims to resolve, among other things, the duplicative 30% deduction for profit-sharing arrangements by addressing overlapping and redundant provisions across all relevant laws and regulatory instruments within the PIA framework and the governance structure of NNPC Limited. The objective is to eliminate unjustified multiple layers of deductions that erode revenues that ought to accrue to the Federation account, enabling the three tiers of government to pursue critical national priorities. According to the statement, the President has identified structural concerns regarding the continued role of NNPC Limited as a merchant under production sharing contract arrangements. The existing framework, which allows the company to influence operating costs while simultaneously functioning as a commercial entity, creates potential competitive distortions and undermines its transition into a fully commercial operator as envisioned under the PIA. The statement therefore introduced immediate measures to cap leakages, enhance transparency, eliminate duplicative structures, and reposition NNPC Limited strictly as a commercial enterprise while safeguarding the interest of the Federation. In rolling out the order, the President affirmed that the reforms are of urgent national importance given their implications for national budgeting, debt sustainability, economic stability, and the overall well-being of Nigerians. The statement further noted that President Tinubu will also undertake a comprehensive review of the Petroleum Industry Act in consultation with relevant stakeholders to address identified fiscal and structural anomalies. Moving on, Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has reaffirmed determination to escalate offensive against criminal elements undermining peace and security in the state. Governor Ododo made a declaration during the week at the Charima Igumeri Barracks in Lokoja while receiving 16 victims recently rescued from captivity by security agents in the state. Dominion Adeyonjo has more.
The governor also held a closed-door meeting with heads of security agencies to review progress made, assess operational challenges, and identify areas requiring further reinforcement. He disclosed that security forces had successfully dislodged bandits from strongholds, once considered impenetrable, with no fewer than 7 camps overrun despite fierce resistance in the last few weeks.
Today, those camps, over 7 camps, have been destroyed and taken over by our men. Well, they have been able, out of their own commitments and high level of professionalism, freed 16 victims unhurt.
He commended the synergy among security agencies, describing their collaboration as pivotal to the recent operational successes in Kogi State.
I want to sincerely appreciate all the security agencies for the synergy, the understanding, and the coming together. They work in unity. They work as a team. I want to use this medium to appreciate the father, a leader, the president and commander of the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for his sincere commitment, for leading from the front, for always ringing it that we are going to defeat them, and surely we are already defeating them.
The governor assured that the rescued victims will be reunited with their families and pledged that the state government will provide the necessary support to facilitate their recovery. Governor Dodo also visited the temporary camp for internally displaced persons in the Zone 8 area of Lokoja, where some unidentified members of the raided camps are awaiting profiling. The success of operation, according to the military, stemmed from strategic intelligence gathering and detailed profiling of key gang leaders identified as Kachala Shuaibu, Kachala Ibrahim, Kachala Babangida, Kachala Kabiru, among other commanders. Security sources revealed that the operation combined precision air support with ground troops, enabling security forces to penetrate and secure affected communities effectively. In separate remarks, the freed victims expressed gratitude to the Nigerian military for their rescue.
I'm sleeping when the thing happened. I just started hearing shooting of guns. They said we should come out of the car. I don't even know how I came out from the car.
All the world over now, these two boys, now they rescue me. Because now they draw me. Now they draw me for hand like I don't tire. 9 days, no water, no food.
They also commended the Kogi state government for the intervention.
The news roundup is coming to your Loga TV. We'll be back shortly. Stay with us.
When the world changes by the hour, you need a news that keeps pace.
Hello and welcome to News on Loga TV.
From local stories that matter to national events shaping our future. This is the pulse of the people, the truth unveiled, the headlines that define today. Join us every weekday for News Hour, only on Loga TV.
Welcome back. Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has reaffirmed commitment to sustaining the onslaught against criminal elements across the state. The governor gave the assurance while receiving stakeholders from Ijumu local government area at the government house in Lokoja. He commended the delegation for their continued support and cooperation with his administration in a bid to enhance security and promote development in the state. The chairman of Ijumu local government area, Ibrahim Haruna, who led the stakeholders, said the visit was to express appreciation to the governor for his decisive interventions and personal sacrifices in ensuring lasting peace in both the local government and the state at large.
What I enjoy in bringing peace to the local government is because of unity and because of the fact that the entire local government rally behind me to see that I succeed in that seat and to see that His Excellency succeed on that seat. And we appreciate His Excellency for his financial commitment in area of security to our local government and to see that other part of the state too succeed and people, life and property are highly secure.
He noted that Ijumu has not recorded any security breach in 2026, attributing the stability to the governor's directive for intense crackdown on criminal activities, particularly within the area.
Specifically, I will thank you on my local government, Your Excellency. And I'll apologize for disturbing you all the time. Whenever we need any security assistance, it does not take you 2 seconds to give us that support. On that note, I may wish to inform you that the last time we have security breach in the Ijumu local government was January 2025. That's over a year ago, Your Excellency.
Also speaking, the state chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Abdullahi Bello, thanked the people of Ijumu for their steadfast support for the present administration and urged stakeholders to remain united and work towards a common goal in support of the administration. Members of the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations in Kogi State have moved to reposition and reactivate the state chapter of the institute, electing the special advisor to the Kogi State Governor Ismaila Isa as interim coordinator pending formal elections. The decision was reached at the end of a one-day stakeholders breakfast meeting in Lokoja, captured in a communique signed by drafting committee chairman Yabagi Mohammed. Tosi Tolualoju, report.
The gathering brought together registered and prospective practitioners from the public service, private sector, and academia to chart a new direction for public relations practice in Kogi. Participants resolved that public relations has evolved beyond routine image management, stressing that professionals must be integrated into top-level decision-making as a proactive leadership function rather than being treated as a afterthought or damage control aids. The communique emphasized accuracy over speed in communication, the need to strengthen public relation education for national development, and the importance of ethical and structured engagement to combat misinformation, build public trust, and safeguard institutional credibility.
On sports, world football community has thrown its weight behind Vinicius Jr. following an alleged racist incident during Real Madrid's 1-0 Champions League playoff victory over Benfica. Vinicius scored the decisive goal in the first leg encounter, but post-match attention shifted to claims that Benfica's Gianluca Cristiani directed racist abuse at the Brazilian football. Taken to social media, Vinicius condemned the alleged abuse, describing racists as cowards and criticizing what he called a lack of accountability. According to Planet Football, several high-profile figures have publicly backed the Real Madrid star. Kylian Mbappe alleged that Cristiani repeatedly called Vinicius a monkey, branding the behavior unacceptable and terrible for world football. Trent Alexander-Arnold praised Vinicius for his resilience, noting that he has faced similar abuse before and has handled it excellently. French legend Thierry Henry also shared his own experiences with racial abuse, highlighting the isolation players often feel and expressing solidarity with Vinicius. Meanwhile, Wayne Rooney dismissed criticism of Vinicius' goal celebration, describing the persistence of racism in football as so sad, among other stars who insisted that racial abuse must never be excused. The incident has once again reignited debates over racism in football, with growing calls for stronger enforcement and accountability. Vinicius' decision to speak out has drawn widespread commendation as players past and present unite in condemning all forms of racial abuse in the sport. Stay tuned for a documentary on the mid-term performance of Alhaji Ahmed Usman Ododo as the Executive Governor of Kogi State. And that is on this week's episode of News Roundup. Until next week, I'm Sharifat Ibrahim. Thank you for staying with us.
In the heart of Nigeria lies a convergence of opportunities, resilience, and unmistakable greatness. Kogi State. Here, leadership is not defined by words, but by actions taken, by systems strengthened, and by lives transformed. 2 years ago, the people of Kogi State entrusted their future in the hands of a leadership driven by clarity, courage, and commitment to redefined governance. Brick by brick, step by step, sector by sector, the administration of Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has continued to deliver visible dividends of democracy, with development in key sectors of the economy attracting national and international recognition. Understanding that no development can thrive without peace, the Ododo-led administration has taken bold and decisive actions to secure lives and property. Kogi State witnessed a strategic upgrade of its security architecture with the deployment of 2 advanced HP-20 surveillance drones, providing real-time intelligence across vast and difficult terrains. Hundreds of operational security vehicles were deployed.
We have men that can confront this criminal. I'm very happy with the level of operational successes that they have recorded thus far, and we are not stopping here. We are moving on until we push them out of our land.
We intend to make sure that the forests and the communities of Kogi State once again enjoy peace.
Alhaji Ahmed Usman Ododo has been supportive to our operational engagement within the state. By this initiative, I am confident that His Excellency has reaffirmed his commitment to ensuring consistent support, collaboration, and cooperation with the Nigerian Army.
With this tense situation of security you see perceive, may God Almighty reward you. Sir, the military men demonstrated their professionalism. If not for their effort, nobody would be found here again.
They are doing work, fine. We appreciate them all the time. They are patrol all around.
But because of several clearance operations, I think we're having headway, and God is giving us victory over them. In the last couple of days, is victory all along for us and for our security agencies.
Governor is a proactive governor. He's a silent achiever. As far as security is concerned, he has proffered solutions to security issues by ensuring that salaries are being paid on time. And so some serious-minded people have resigned from crime. The only advice I have for the governor is to continue the good work he is doing.
In a historic move, members of the Vigilante Service have been formally integrated into the civil service, professionalizing community security and strengthening trust between the government and the people. As security improved, confidence returned, farms reopened, markets stayed active, and communities live in peace.
If you look at the performance of the governor in the last 2 years, especially his intervention in revitalizing the health sector in the state, most especially the primary health care institutions, there has been no performance that has bettered this one in the history of our state. Looking at what he's done in the last 2 years, almost everyone can attest to the fact that his intervention has been very massive, especially his common sense approach to governance, taking government back to the people at the grassroots. And this has been well acknowledged and applauded by most of the stakeholders in the state.
Healthcare and education remain key pillars of the human capital development agenda. A healthy population that is educated is the engine of development in any society. Primary healthcare centers have brought quality medical services closer to the people.
We took delivery of pregnant women here. We do postnatal services, antenatal services, immunization, and others. To be sincere with you, we thank God Almighty for all the effort His Excellency Usman Ahmed Ododo has put in place in promoting our healthcare systems in Kogi State.
We appreciate the government of Usman Ododo, the governor of Kogi State. The man is very trying for us. We thank God for the health center. Anytime, either in the night, or in the afternoon, or in the morning, they are here already.
Today, Kogi now has the lowest number of out-of-school children in northern Nigeria, and the number continues to drop, with a great achieved by the administration of Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo. School fees and examination charges for primary and secondary education are now fully covered. Bursaries and scholarships for students in tertiary institutions are paid, keeping dreams alive and classrooms full.
For students to have a modern laboratory like this where they can get their equipment and they can see what they are being taught in their class, it is a very good initiative, and we give a big kudos to the state government, His Excellency Governor Usman Ododo, and the supportive and collaborative partners.
He's using his tentacles to attract a lot of bursary for the state, and girls' child education is top-notch.
His Excellency gave us 100 poles of solar street lights. If you come to this campus at night, it's highly illuminated.
And for those of us who are in the teaching profession, our job has been made easy.
Under Governor Ododo, infrastructure development is no longer a promise. It is visible, measurable, and felt everywhere. Over 250 kilometers of road now stretch across all 21 local government areas, connecting communities and unlocking rural economies. From the audit house to doctors and police quarters, erosion control projects to the Pencom House and township roads, the message is clear. This administration is building for impact.
We extend our gratitude to His Excellency Alhaji Usman Ododo for his efforts to see that we have a very good development in our community in general, especially this unit of road. We had it very tough to convey our material as at then. When this governor came, the construction is ongoing. We've been having it very perfectly to convey our material from our farm, from market to our residents conveniently. And anybody who may wish to come to our community will come conveniently. Before they will refuse to come to this place. Not only that, the culvert and drainage we have here is fantastic.
Honestly, we have lost hope on this road. As major as it is, this particular road is linking so many communities together. It's linking Okeagi community to Mopa. It's linking Ilema Okeagi community to Mopa, as well as Eli community to Mopa. And this particular road is linking this aspect of Ileteju area to the other aspect of Ileteju area. So we want to give kudos to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Kogi State, Alhaji Ahmed Usman Ododo, for this magnanimous achievement. This particular one is laudable, and we so much appreciate it.
We really appreciate the government for doing this particular thing for us. Since they introduced this particular erosion control in this area here, we are all happy about it. Here is very free. When it is rainy season, water will be flowing freely now. Everybody will be enjoying their own environment. We thank God for that, for the government to impact this particular project in this area here. We are very happy about that.
Agriculture, the backbone of Kogi, received unprecedented attention, with billions of naira invested. Farmers were empowered through training programs, access to improved seedlings, modern equipment, and mechanized farming support. These strategic interventions boosted productivity, increased yields, and ensured food security, not just for Kogi, but beyond its borders. Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has taken a historic leap by attracting investment in aviation, solid minerals, and industrial complex. The proposed Zariagi International Airport and the Ajaokuta Economic City, home to Kogi Hunan Free Trade Zone, stand as pivotal symbols of audacious economic and industrial ambition, poised to transform Kogi into an industrial hub. Through empowerment programs, skills acquisition, financial support for socio-economic inclusion, thousands of Kogites have been lifted and empowered to build sustainable livelihoods.
The impact he has brought to the welfare of workers in the state. For the first time in the history of our state, areas of promotion that is cash-backed, and also the implementation of the new minimum wage, being the first state government to begin the implementation after the announcement by the federal government a little over a year ago. So you can see that his performance has been very, very stellar. It's unprecedented in the history of our state. We are very proud of what we've done as a state. For the next 2 years, we are hoping that we are going to top what has been achieved, and it will be a ground for his re-election by 2027.
On the political side, the rank of opposition politicians moving into the APC and the number of endorsements are indications of a command performance by Governor Ododo.
We are here to let people know that our assignment is to serve sincerely and make available dividend of democracy to our people and not noise making. When you are working, you don't talk. We are working and we are busy. It is their job to make noise. It is our job to serve our people and impact the lives of our people.
2 years on, Kogi State no longer awaits the future, and the scale of progress is not measured just in time. It is by the level of transformation in security architecture, healthcare, education, agriculture, and the leap to industrialization.
Continue to reflect on our achievements, learn from our past, and continue to strive for a more inclusive, prosperous, and more united Kogi State.